Hi, welcome or welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time seeing my hands, hi, I'm Erin of Planning Life with Erin, and I'm so excited you stopped by to check out this video. Thank you for being here. And if you're returning, hey, how have you been? Okay, guys, excuse me. Okay, so it is January 27th. Like, I feel like it should be February. I think it's because there's 5 weeks in January. Maybe that's what it is. It made it feel like the longest month ever. I don't know. But here we are. We still have a few more days left of January. This weekend will be February. And then before we know it, it will be August and then Christmas. So, I mean, I'm not really complaining. January has been kind of slow for us around here. So I'm not really complaining about that, especially coming off of like the cusp of Christmas and the holidays and all the sickness that we had. If you've been around, like everybody was sick in November and my mom was in the hospital and it was fun. It was a lot of fun. So I kind of like the boring. I'm okay with that. We're going to be planning in the Hobonichi Cousin for this week because I need to get my life in order. It's Monday morning and it wouldn't be a Monday morning without some chaos. So got that. I will put in this little disclaimer. I need to be paying attention to my phone because I should be getting a phone call back from my OB, from the nurse. I have to talk to her about something. So if I pause, that's what I'm doing. And then if I come back and I forget what I was talking about, I'm apologizing now. If you are new to the channel and you have been looking for Hobonichi plan with me's, whether it's in the Cousin or Hobonichi weeks, this is the channel for you. We also do unboxings, and I'm adding Take a Note to the channel. It seems like you guys really like that. I'm still like up in the air about whether or not this should have been the A5. It is an A6. So if you're interested in that, stickers, markers, pens, all the things, planner stuff, cozy things, journals, unboxings, all of that. This is a channel for you. Definitely hit subscribe and hit that notification bell so you're notified anytime we come out with something new. Our schedule is Monday and Wednesday, Hobonichi Cousin on Monday, Wednesdays are Hobonichi weeks, and then we do sprinkle in some other tips and tricks or unboxings and things like that here on the channel. So definitely hit that notification bell so you're notified. And you don't miss out on any of the fun, cozy planning stuff and chats and all the things. And also, if you like this video or any other video on the channel, if you give it a thumbs up, it really helps the channel. And I thank you in advance. It means the world to me. And I appreciate all the love and support that you guys give. It's very, very, very much appreciated. Okay. So, Monday morning chaos. I love it. Not really. Honestly, I did not want to get up this morning. It is cold and it is dark. And I'm like, no, I want to stay in my nice cozy bed. But alas, it was Monday morning and I had to get up. And then I had to switch the cars with Joe because we forgot to do it last night. So it was fun. It's fun. Anyways, we're here to plan and talk. We'll talk about the weekend and all that good stuff. So what are we using today? Well, I realized in the chaos of my life, and since January is not over, I started thinking about it. And I'm like, when is Chinese New Year this year? Chinese New Year is on Wednesday, January 29th. So I thought we would use my Year of the Snake from TheCoffeeMonsterzCo. It's so cute, and I'm really excited because a lot of the kits that I use are older kits, and she's been reformatting. So this is one of the reformatted cats. Wow, I almost said this is one of the reformatted cats. Guys, it's Monday. Bear with me and my words. Apparently, I'm having trouble with them. What I meant to say was, I am really loving these reformatted kits, and I almost said it wrong again. Okay. Anyways, I really love the rounded corners, so let's do a comparison. Let me see. Oops. As I cause chaos over here on the desk. Okay, so this was last year's. Is this last year's? Lunar, yeah, this is last year. I'm like, reading is also difficult, apparently. So we've got the squared boxes here where she rounded them. That's the reformat. And I did do the 2-page. I don't know if there was a 3-page option. I can't remember. Normally there is, but there might not be with this reformat. I'm not sure, but I'm really loving, like, I really love the highlights thing. Oh, it's so good. And the little icons, I'm really loving it. And there's a happy moment. So we have our happy moments in the Post-its. If you've been around, I like to make a little section for just like something good that happened with my kids during the week. So like last week, Weston got a 98 on his Italian test. Completely blew my mind. It was his midterm, 150 questions. He got like 3 wrong or something. I'm like, oh wow, go kid, go. And then Spencer actually was advocating for herself, like nothing crazy. just kind of personal, so I'm not going to talk about it online. You know, she's getting to that age, and it's not something that needs to be shared online. She's fine. Everything's fine. But she was telling me on Saturday when we went to our dancer sale for my niece, or my nieces, I should say, because both of them are in dance now, that there were some questions that were asked or some things that were said, and she advocated on something and how to get it done with her friend, and I was really proud of her. So that was the happy moment for Spencer last week. I was really hoping it was going to be that she did really well on her math test, but she did not. So she was feeling a little bad about that, but we talked about it. We're good. Okay. Now, I think what I want to do is, I'm like sitting here. Oh, wait a minute. I almost forgot. Jeez Louise. I was going to say we're going to use the black grid, but then my memory came back and I forgot that I got this really cute, if I can get it out of my, guys, I love having long nails, but I will say I don't like having long nails when I can't get my washi out of my drawer. Okay, let's try it. Let's do this. We're going to have to remove the one that we can pick up so we can get this one. So I don't remember what sale it was, but this is from TheCoffeeMonsterzCo, and I wasn't going to get it, and then I decided last minute, because I'm like, I don't need any more washi, which is a completely 100% true statement. But what we need and what we want are two different things sometimes. So if I can get this open for you, I did get the Year of the Snake washi. And like I said, I wasn't going to get it, and then I decided, why not? It's super cute. They're all in onesies. I've got washi tape stuck to me. Okay, let's see. Let's find. I think it has all of the zodiac. So this will last for a couple of years. It's not just like the snake. Next year is the Year of the Horse, I believe, because that is Spencer. Last year was the Year of the Dragon. And then I don't know any of the other ones. I'm a rooster and Joe's a rat. So, all right, let's see. We've got the bunny, dragon, snake, horse, sheep, monkey. That's right. Rooster. That's me. The dog, the pig, and the rat. I feel like I'm singing a song from, oh my gosh, what is his name? DMX. If you know, you know. And then we've got the rat, the pig. No, that's a bull maybe? That's not a pig. That's going to be a bull maybe. And then a tiger. And then back to the bunny. Ooh, it's so cute. All right, we have it open, so let's use it. Let's do it at the bottom. And we'll run it all the way over. Love fresh washi. So crisp. Can you guys see? Yeah, okay. All right. Ooh, it's so pretty. I'm really glad I got it, actually. It was one of those things where I was like, I don't need more washi. But then I saw it, and I'm like, oh, it's so cute. So, here we are. We got the washi. Now we're going to use the washi. Oh, my gosh, that is so cute. Okay. Very pretty. I like the gold accents in there in the back. So pretty. Did we get them all? Oh, we did. Oh, I love it. Okay. We got them all. That is so cute. I love it. All right. Now, I tend to start on this side. I'm a little bit all over the place. I got a letter in the mail today because your girl forgets things. I don't know why. It's like Joe teases me all the time. He's like, it seems like you should have a planner or something or a calendar. I'm like, haha, you're so funny. So I do all the bills. I don't know if like I'm bragging about that right now or not, but I do all the bills. I make sure everything gets paid. Sometimes we have to rob Peter to pay Paul. If you live paycheck to paycheck, you know, if you live one paycheck income to one paycheck income, then you definitely know the struggle's real. But thankfully, I've been blessed over the last year where I am actually making a small amount of money. We're really hoping and shooting for full-time for me, full-time earnings every month since I've decided to like kind of throw myself into full-time content creation. But for a long time, it's just been Joe's check. And Joe is paid very generously, I will say. He has to go to Massachusetts, but that's okay. That's another story for another day. But what ends up happening is we have to rob Peter to pay Paul. There's always something because I've been trying for forever to do like money envelopes, cash stuffing, things like that. I think it's great. We've been successful with it at times, but sometimes it's like best laid plans. So because I'm the one that does all the money and I'm robbing Peter to pay Paul sometimes and all that lovely fun stuff, sometimes I forget about things like quarterly bills, like like the water bill. And I paid some of it not last month, it was before Christmas. I paid a chunk of it, and then a new one was generated. And then our sewer bill that I thought I paid ahead, because again, I'm not bragging about being the one that pays the bills, because I'm also the keeper of all the things, like doctor's appointments, kid things, everything. So yeah. The sewer bill came out last month, and it was like, oh, hey, you forgot to pay last year's, so now you have to pay both. And I'm like, wait a minute, I thought I prepaid that. I mean, I was so convinced that I prepaid our sewer bill, because we have a sewer assessment, just to clarify. When we bought the house, the assessment was still going on. I think we have another, I don't even know. We have like another 5 years on it or something. And if you're unfamiliar with what the sewer assessment is, that is the financing for the homeowner at the time to pay for the connection to the sewer line for the city that we live in. So we've had to pay this bill. It was transferred to us when we bought the house, yada, yada. It's not a very big bill. It's like $500 for the year or something, which, you know, whatever. I shouldn't say it's very big, or it's not very big, because everything is big. But anyways, I was convinced that I pay. I'm like, no. And I'm glad that I keep good records, at least, because I looked through all the records and I went, would you look at that? I didn't pay it. So we just got socked with that big bill. And I paid it. We paid it. Again, robbing Peter to pay Paul, so something didn't get paid. And then I just got a letter in this morning. This one was orange, and it said, hey, you didn't pay your water bill, so now you owe, it's like $1,000, because it's like 3 bills plus the current one. And they're like, you got to pay it, or we're going to turn your water off. And I'm like, great, that's just ducky. Thank you, Monday. Nice little slap in the face there. But yeah, we're going to figure it out. I'm like, okay. Oh, and then the kicker is they're like, sorry, we only give you 2 weeks to figure it out or call for a payment plan, which is great. Payment plans are great. I am a huge fan of payment plans. However, this payment plan is you have to pay half of it now. And I'm like, well, shit. Pardon my French. I'm like, okay, we'll figure that out. So that is what's on my mind currently. And then... let's see, laptop. Do I want this one? No, I just ordered a bunch of tiny icons, and I want to start charting some things. More than like my cozy hobbies and my habits, but I haven't figured out how. And like, I'm so mad at myself, not to get off topic, but to get off topic. I'm mad at myself because I was in the shower. Like, raise your hand down in the comments if you're like this. Weston will tell me his bathroom thoughts where he's like in deep thought. And I almost got a paint color for my bathroom that was called Contemplation, because I just thought it was very appropriate, because I too feel that there are bathroom thoughts. Like, when I take a shower, I have all these great creative ideas, and I'm like, all right, I'm not going to forget, because obviously there's no pad and paper in the shower. I'm like, I'm not going to forget. And then I get out of the shower, and I swear to God, the second I turn off that shower, it's gone from my memory completely. So I have the pocket Leuchtturm that has the Coffee Monster emoji on it. It's the sage green one, and I also have a lilac or a lavender one. And I been racking my mind to use it for something, and then I got it when I was in the shower. I'm like, perfect, I can use it for that. And I'm pretty certain I had to do with tiny icons, but I cannot remember, because as soon as I turned the shower off, it was gone. So stay tuned, because maybe someday I will remember. But yeah, so like, I have all these tiny icons, and like, I love using them. So I don't know. I wanted to like start tracking things like by working out, my food and stuff, but I don't think that's what it was. I don't know. Anyways, guys, if you're here for a good laugh, well, I hope you got one. But okay, so for colors, I think that the Tombow 553 will look great, and we're gonna go with Tom. bad day, bad morning. We're going to go with Tombow 772. Yeah. So I don't know what I was going to use the Leuchtturm for. I'm going to have to see. Maybe someday I'll have the memory and it will come back to me. But until then, it's lost to space. But that's what I mean. Like my brain sometimes, first of all, I think I've said this many times on the channel, pretty certain I have undiagnosed ADHD. I have not gotten it diagnosed primarily because I just, well, I guess there's two. I could say it's because I don't have time to go to a therapist or a doctor. But that would kind of be a lie. And I think we all fall back onto that lie of like, I don't have time, when we do probably have the time. We just choose not to use it for certain things. Like I am a very heavy procrastinator. That's why, so like the OB is going to be calling me today. Yeah, I probably should have called her like a month ago. It's been on my list, but also if you've been around, you know that like calling people, it was petrifying to me. Don't know why. So I avoid it like the plague. But I haven't gotten diagnosed because, again, I could say, well, it's because I don't have time to go to the doctors, but that's kind of a lie. I think I want to use this pen today. I haven't used this one in a while. This is the Pilot Vanishing Point. This is the capless. Actually, no, it's not the Vanishing Point. This is the Pilot capless. I got this off Amazon. It is linked in my storefront, but if you reach out, I will send you the link if you'd like. This has an alloy nib, so it is about half the cost of the Vanishing Point. I love it. It feels exactly the same. The nib is really nice. And all those good things. So as I sit here and I'm like, it's not going to write. Maybe that's why I haven't used it, because I haven't put ink in it. I think that might be the reason. Oh man, I was so excited to use this pen today. Now that we have 12 different conversations going and I have to remember which ones we were talking about. Well, there's the ink in there. Maybe it's because I haven't used it in a while. Let's see. If not, we'll just use my regular Vanishing Point. I do love this pen though. Nope. Oh, wait a minute. Nope, I lied. All right, you know what? We'll shelf that one quite literally for this plan with me, and I will see what the deal is for my next one. So, okay. Anyways, back to what I was saying. I haven't been diagnosed because I haven't gone to the doctors. I don't really know why we were talking about ADHD, because that is pretty much what happens. My brain just latched onto something to not forget, and I forgot completely where I was going with that. But I think that I was saying it was because I have 5 million thoughts running through my head at all times. If you've been around, you know this. And I'm trying to see if there are bullets. Yeah. So I forget things. That's what we're talking about. Why I forgot the water bill. See, maybe that is just a good example of why I forget things. I kind of go squirrel in my own mind constantly. And it's a lot. And I think that I maybe always knew that, I don't want to say I was different, but I was different. But also, I am not like a chaotic mess. Like, I am very organized. I don't like mess. I don't like the actual clutter. Kind of messes with my anxiety. So I kind of think that I might have, I guess they call it odd ADHD. So, I mean, it would explain a lot. I've kind of been reading a little bit, but again, not diagnosed. It's okay. But, and again, I'm not really using it as an excuse as to why the things don't get done, but I have good intentions. I really do. Like, I have it written down in 12 different spots. Sometimes it's an avoidance thing for me where I get nervous, or I'm like, oh, next time, or like maybe I was going to go pay it, but then I don't know. I was nervous too because I needed to make sure we had enough money. I'm very nervous about money, whether we have it, we don't have it. I'm always nervous about money. Definitely trying to look into why that is and trying to work out any like money issues that I have. But, yeah, so I forgot some. I forgot to pay it. I forget, honestly, if I'm being completely honest, I forget every year. Joe's like, maybe I should take that over. And I'm like, probably, because it's like a quarterly thing. So really, it's not too much money per week. It's like $25 a week, and then it would be paid. and I'd have the money and all that good stuff, but I completely forget about it. It's like an out of sight, out of mind kind of thing. So it's just gone. So that's always fun. It's fun being in my mind. Most days anyways. Okay. So what are we doing here? We've got, so in case you are new, I do a sidebar. I have cozy, I have habits, goals, and then I have cozy hobbies down here that I like to track, which I think are different than habits. Like habits for me are like doing my miracle morning, which guys, I've been so terrible. I have not wanted to get out of bed because it's cold. So definitely trying to crack down on that for me. I'm all like, I'm going to go for a walk today at lunchtime. Well, guess what? It's lunchtime. I am not walking. I am planning, but that's okay. I had a lot of catastrophes this morning, so we're going to go with that. But let's do, ooh, this guy's so cute. All right, I want to do them up here because I want to have like a to-do list there. And let's do this one over here. So the walking thing hasn't happened today, but my habits are different than my hobbies. And I do feel like hobbies are something that you should track separately. Because I've said this before, like you kind of have to like force yourself to do habits, or not habits, hobbies. And I heard somebody say that, and I'm like, wait, what? No. What you talking about? But it's true, because when I'm sitting on the couch and I'm like super cozy, like last night, that's actually a really good example. So last week, actually, you know what? Hold on one moment. I want to use this week because we're going to start a longer list for today for the this week stuff. But I kind of want to put it, I think we'll put it right here. It's a safe spot. Whoops. So last night, Joe was watching a bunch of football games. And we decided to have like a gaming night when that was all over, which he was gaming. He was already set up to game. I don't even know what he's playing right now. But I was like, I'm going to sit and play Tetris, or I'm going to play some Unraveled 2. I'm going to do that. That is what I'm going to do today. And instead, I just literally sat there all curled up on the sofa and I watched videos instead, which you think to yourself that like, oh no, I just don't have time for my hobbies, but you do. I think it's just how you decide to allocate that time. So I did not game last night. I had all intentions to game. I had a fabulous day yesterday. I had what I find to be, like I tell Joe all the time, I cannot, I can't just take an entire day and do nothing and like just relax. Like I have to do things. Like I have to do laundry and prep. And like I suppose I don't have to do it on Sunday. I just find that is the best day for me to do it. And it helps me stay like in line or on track for the rest of the week. And I'm less stressed out when I'm going to move you guys down a little bit. So it helps me to stay less stressed out and overwhelmed during the week when other things are happening, you know, like school and after school activities and all that stuff. So I can't just kind of like relax all day kind of thing. But I find that yesterday and days like yesterday were a nice balance of prep and relaxation. I did some catching up with my reading or my media journal, which was really exciting. We watched a couple of, we finished this show called Eden. It was a mini series on Netflix. It was an anime. We watched it with the kids. Very good. I think it kind of starts off where you're like, well, maybe, I don't know. Very good. I highly recommend it. I just want to stop for a second because I'm trying to think. I do need to call for a nail appointment. As you can see, I did not do that last week, mainly because I just didn't feel like it. But I just want to make sure I have everything for boxes. It's mainly after school things because that's what happens with my kids. But yeah, so I was able to update my media journal. I updated my 5-year journal from Hobonichi, which I am really, really enjoying it. I had like update a couple of days, but I really, really love it. I just still do not know what to do with the right-hand page. We were talking on my Zoom a couple of weeks ago for my Patreon, and somebody was saying that they use it for like just different things that happen with their kids. And I'm like, well, that's a really good idea. So then I thought about maybe like pulling the line all the way across and then using one side for like things that happened, like maybe in the news or something fun that happened, or just to document something. But, and then use the other side for like something that happened with the kids. But I just don't know. I don't know how realistic it is for me to do something every single day. Like I kind of had a journal once, and I regret not using it in its entirety. But it was kind of like that. It was kind of like a 5-year type journal. It was for your kids and like one moment, like, or a happy moment during the week, or something they said, a milestone, something like that. And I didn't keep up with it. And I kind of do regret that. But now I'm like, well, my kids are older. Like, it kind of feels weird to do it. But I don't know. So it's still definitely a work in progress, that side. But if you have any suggestions on what I can use, ooh, do I want to do it on Wednesday? Thursday we're doing our errands, so maybe we can move this down a little bit. I want to see if I could do my nail appointment on Wednesday, because I don't think my nail's going to make it to Friday. But I don't want to waste this sticker. If I can get it off, just really small. It comes off pretty good. It's just hard to get it. All right, I'm going to move this down here because I do have a little more time on Wednesdays. So if I go get my nails done, we're just going to stick this here. And if I don't get my nails done, then we'll just change it to something else. Okay, so I don't know what I was saying. Good Lord, this is terrible. My brain. Oh, right, my journal. So yeah, I don't know what to use the right side of the page for. I started thinking that maybe I would just put down like some of my favorite stickers. Then I wanted to get too bulky because it's 5 years worth of stickers. That might make it a little large if it could even handle all that. But so I don't know if you guys have any suggestions on how to use the 5-year journal. Let me know. Let's see. I want to put this guy here because I need to upload videos later and do some editing. And I'm gonna put rest day down for me on, where do I want to put it though? I kind of just want to put it off to the side as a little reminder, just to kind of chill out, do something for myself, refill my cup. And Friday might be a good day to do that. Maybe go to the bookstore, go get a coffee or something like that. So I actually am going to put this little book thing down. So maybe we can go to the bookstore. Okay. So yeah, I think that's good. Now I just need I do like this little grocery bag. I'm wondering, I have like winter errand emojis, but I also have these, and I'm wondering, do I want to use them? I don't see a car on here. So we're just gonna use the winter ones. I really like using them. All right, let's see. Oh, I just remembered I have to write down, I have to kind of back plan a little bit for last week and when I took my Amnivig. All right, let's see. Winter errands. Okay. So yeah, so I had a good weekend. I got to update my journals and my planners, just a couple of them. And that's the thing. It's like I'm not in my journals every day. Like I'm not in my media journal every day. So I wanted to write about Eden. We did not watch Godzilla. If you watched my plan with me last week, I was saying that I was hoping to watch the first Godzilla and Kong movie, but we didn't get a chance to do that. Because I fell asleep at like 10 o'clock on Saturday, and Joe was like, she's tired, I'm not gonna wake her up. Which, okay, fine, but I feel like I missed out on like a fun movie night. So we didn't get a chance to watch it. And then last night I was really tired again. I've just been super tired lately. More just, I don't know. I've just been worn out, I guess. I don't know. I still like to blame it on the cold. But we did finish Eden, like I said. So I still saved a page for Godzilla versus Kong, like a section, because it's not really too much for me to write about it, but I'm trying to like document all the movies and things that I watch and all that good stuff. So, what do I want to do here? I forgot about dance again. I'm always forgetting about dance. It's like I'm plagued with forgetting about dance. So I did do a spread for Eden, and then I did a spread for our weekend last weekend where we watched Wicked and The Wizard of Oz with the kids for the first time, and they loved it. So I did a nice spread with that, and it was just really, it's just nice to be able to sit down for a little while and kind of play in my journals, my planners, and I feel like I had a nice day with that yesterday in between laundry and like food prep and stuff. So that was really nice. All right, let's see. I did get some happy mail today. I'm excited to share it with you guys. So I'm going to be sharing some of my happy mail in my plan with me for my Hobonichi weeks that I'm going to film after this. And then the other ones, I'll probably do some reels or something, maybe over on Instagram. So if you're not following us over on Instagram, it's PlanningLifeWithErin. We're having a blast over there, so give us a follow. Let's see. I don't think I need anything else. I have dance, karate, and then after school stuff. Spencer doesn't start cheerleading until next week, and then they don't have school on Wednesday. I gotta make sure. I gotta do my my February monthly. I don't think we have too much coming up. I think Joe has like a dentist appointment, and that's kind of it so far. Okay. I think we could do pen to paper, so let's do that. But yeah, if you'd like to share what you did this weekend, I'd love to hear from you. I love sitting at my desk sometimes where it's like no pressure. I'm just going to like take out my planners and just be creative and have some fun. So that was really great. And then last night I was just like, well, we're going to sit here and scroll, because I justified it where I was like, well, I haven't been on YouTube all day, and I didn't really scroll. I watched like TheCoffeeMonsterzCo, her YouTube. I watched Eternal Flame. She had like I had to catch up. There was 3 videos there, so that was really exciting. And that's just what I did last night. So I chose that over gaming, which is fine. I wouldn't consider watching YouTube a hobby. I just kind of pass the time watching YouTube videos. But that's what I mean. It's like if you're not actively getting up and saying, okay, I am going to do this, you can just let what you're doing and the coziness of what you're doing kind of take over. And, you know, even though you want to color or you want to journal or game or whatever it is, knit, sometimes you have to force yourself to do the things that you don't want to. And hobbies are no different. And it was kind of funny because when I heard that person say it, I'm like, you crazy. But the reality is that, yeah, it's true. Definitely true. I'm going to leave this one blank because I think I'm going to try to make a nail appointment for that day. I have to call today. But yeah, so I didn't get in any cozy gaming time yesterday, but I did have some fun in my planners. And I took some chill time to watch and catch up on some YouTube videos. We started watching a show. I think it's on Netflix. Joe and I started watching it. I gotta remember what it is. It begins with a P. I want to say it's like, it's not Python, but I feel like it's something like that, but it's not. I'll have to look it up, and I'll let you guys know. Probably in my next plan with me, I'll figure it out. But it's really good. We started it last night. I fell asleep through the second episode, but that's fine. That's typical of me. That is not a reflection on how the show is. Just in case you're wondering. Because I do have a tendency of falling asleep. All right, let's see. I do want to write down some of my to-dos, so let's do that. Call for a nail appointment. nail appointment. Ooh, do I have a hair appointment? Oh, no, that's next week. Let's see. I'm going to check this one off because I already did it. Call OB. I need to budget. I say budget. I just need to see what we've got for money. And I went to the bank already. Okay. So we're going to keep that short and sweet for right now. I don't have too much to do this week. Weston's friend's coming over tomorrow, so that's going to be fun. This is his first, like, play date, if you want to call it that. I don't even know if you'd call it a play date. But he's been on me to go to his house, actually, and I've been a little nervous about that. Weston is really good, and I think he would do fine. Joe and I were just talking about it this morning. I think it's a little bit more of our nervousness, which is rightfully so. I worry that he'll be in a situation where he will need to regulate and he'll have trouble, and possibly the parent might not know how to handle that, and they're not too far away from where I live, so I'd be able to be there in a flash. And normally Weston stays pretty regulated when he needs to. I find that it's more in safe spaces, just like any of us, to have like a meltdown or like, you know, to feel all the feelings. We tend to do that when we're around people that we feel safe with, that kind of thing. So I think that's why it's hard for Joe and I, because we're like, well, but he is doing fantastic. So I decided to start it off where his friend's going to come here first and hang here and see how it goes, and just kind of do that for a little while and then go from there. I felt like I failed him so badly this weekend, though. He asked me, he's been asking, so I take this, his friend home. Not every day, but when they walk together, I will take him home too. It's on the way. And Weston's been asking to go over there, and we had decided that like we would do, have him come over here. And Weston was like, when? And I said, we'll try for Sunday, like yesterday kind of thing. And I shouldn't have said that because I didn't realize I had like quite a busy weekend to begin with. Like we had the dance recital, Joe was working on Saturday. We had quite the busy Saturday, and Joe and I were both like tanked, and I still had like prep and stuff to do. So I totally dropped the ball. And Weston last night at dinner was, you know, I was asking him, we ate kind of weird last night. So Joe was still watching the football game. Spencer wanted to watch She-Ra. So Spencer watched She-Ra. Joe was watching football, and Weston and I sat at the table, which is very odd for my family. We don't normally do that. But Weston and I were talking, and I was asking him, you know, did you have a nice day? What did, you know, he's like, well, I didn't really do anything. Because, like, you know, they did their showers and stuff. We had breakfast and like we hung out for a little while, and he's like, well, I really didn't do too much. And I'm like, oh. And then he was like, I was kind of disappointed that my friend couldn't come over, and I felt terrible. I felt like the worst mom ever because I did drop the ball on that. So I messaged the mom right away, and I said, hey, let's see, hold on. Allie and Hubman and Chubgirl. So I felt bad. I was like, hey, can you come over on Tuesday after, oh, I should have put that over there. That would look cute. So the mom never answered me, which is fine. Not everybody, I'm not really even on Facebook that often anymore. That's not going to work. So let's not do that. Let's do, I don't know where to put this. Can I put it here? That looks weird. All right, we're going to put it back. So, this morning, as we were getting ready for school, and walking out the door, I'm just going to write Weston's friend. I'm going to put dinner because I'm not sure if he's staying for dinner. The mom answered me this morning, and she was like, yeah, that's great, because I had said maybe Tuesday or Saturday. And she said that Tuesday is good. I just need to give him a ride, which is fine. I don't mind. And I said it to Weston when we were leaving, and he was like, his whole face lit up, like, oh my goodness. And he's very excited. And I seriously felt so bad last night. I was like, oh my gosh, Weston, I'm terrible. So I'm glad it worked itself out. play a game and have some fun. And Weston doesn't have to do much homework, which is good. He does, but he gets most of it done when he's at school. All right, so my goals for this week. Let's see. Last week's goals were update my media journal. I did that. Start a new audiobook. I haven't even picked one. So we're going to put that in there. We're going to put pick and start audiobook. I've been on a podcast kick. So I've been listening to the Miracle Morning, the Hal Elrod Miracle Morning podcast, which it's good, but I've been wanting to, I have a couple of books that I would like to listen to. So we're going to pick and start one this week. What else do I want to do? I want to, what did I do last week? Update media journal. I did that. Oh, goals for this week. I don't really think that's a goal. That would go into work stuff because I want to plan out some content for Patreon for February and like figure out what our monthly challenge is going to be and the schedule. And I want to make sure I get all that done so I can have it ready to be posted for Saturday. Let me see. I want to walk for 10 minutes for 2 days. Let's say 2 times this week. I'm gonna start off with small goals. Probably just be me putting on my shoes, but I really do want to start walking. I do need to be healthy, and I know I keep saying it, but I really, really do. Okay. And then one other goal. Let me see. Is there anything that I haven't? I know. I'm just going to put recharge battery. Just take that time. I haven't gone to a bookstore or coffee shop in a while, like just to chill out. So I think that would be beneficial for me and my mental health this week because it's been a little stressful lately. We've been okay, but okay. Now on Thursday, that is when I am running errands with my mom. Pick up mom, and I hope none of this like really changes, but let's see, I'll probably go to the bank, BJ's, and Target. Okay, so here I want to put another to-do list. I think that's what I was starting to do and then I stopped. I don't know why. All right, let's do a blue one or a pink one. Let's do a pink one. These are so cute. I love this kit. I'm gonna pop this in here. I probably don't need one for Tuesday because I was doing it because I thought I was going out. I don't know why my day is confused, but this is gonna be budget, market orders. And it could change because I'm waiting to get an appointment for the doctors, which I don't know which day that's going to be. That's why I'm like waiting to make my nail appointment. What did I want to write here? Oh, I have to clean out Weston's drawer. I'm realizing that his shirt drawer is a little stuffed. So I'm like, well, maybe I should go through that and see what fits and doesn't fit. And speaking of Weston, he needs socks. And I think I'm just going to grab some for Spencer too. It's crazy because everyone's like, the laundry, like I follow this, what's her name? She's a page turner. I love her. She's great. But like she says, like I think she was doing this like B-roll on Instagram where she just had like the words up and she's folding the clothes and she's saying, it's not the laundry, that's the mental load. And she's 1,000% right. It's not folding the laundry. Heck, it's not even remembering to do the laundry. What the mental load is when I go to do the laundry and I realize that Weston said he had some socks that had holes in them and he needs new socks. Or going through Spencer's socks and saying, does she need any more pairs of socks? Like, do their underwear still fit? Like, Weston grows a little slower now and he's like man size. But Spencer is still growing and like hitting these growth spurts. And I'm like, okay, do the underwear still fit? Do the socks still fit? Does this shirt still fit? And then as I'm putting things away, I'm like, oh man, I got to go through these clothes to see what fits and what doesn't fit and then get rid of and donate the ones that don't fit. So like, that's the mental load. that's the thing that's always running through my mind. And like, I'll take you full circle. It's all those thoughts that make me forget the very first thought that I had about paying the water bill. So maybe it's not ADHD. Maybe it's just a mom thing. I don't know. But, and Joe's very good at helping out and doing all that. So I'm definitely like not complaining about that, because I know that there's worse and there's no help to some people. But it's hard when Joe's wanting to help with the mental load and like help take it off of my plate, but he has to ask me what to give him from my plate. And then I'm like, I don't know. Like, he'll go downstairs. We have our pantry downstairs, and he'll go downstairs and he'll say, what do we need down here? Anything? And my answer every time is, I don't know, probably. Because in that moment, I can't remember. And then suddenly I find myself standing in front of the refrigerator trying to cook dinner. And I'm like, what was I doing? So it's tough. Weston has taken on the job of laundry, and that's great. And I love it. And I'm trying to be the mom that doesn't like just do it. But at the same time, in the teaching process, he'll go downstairs and he calls for me. I think the last time I went downstairs about 4 times, and it ends up being more work than if I just did it myself. That is my mentality. My grandmother used to say things like, if you want something done right, do it yourself. While I do agree with that to an extent, I have spent the last 10 to 13 years trying to rein that back a little bit, because like when I had Weston and I was a new mom, my friend had to say to me, she's like, listen, she's like, just because they're not feeding him the way that you would, or do like his diaper or whatever the way you would, doesn't mean that your mom and Joe aren't doing it well or anything like that. And they don't have Weston, you and the baby's best interest at heart, that kind of thing. And that like really like resonated with me. And it's something I've held on to for over the years, where it's like, yeah, you know what? They're not going to do it the way I do it. And that's totally fine. It's like letting go. And it's not a control or power thing. It's just my brain works in this system of it has to be done like this. And, it's hard for me to deviate from that. So when other people are, I'm like, oh my gosh. But trying to like let Weston just learn how to do the laundry and having to get up 4 times to go downstairs, like I got a lot of steps in that day. But yesterday I started doing the laundry and Joe's like, why are you doing it? He should do it. I'm like, because it's just easier if I do it. And it's that mentality. It's just easier if I do it. And then I end up keeping everything on my plate, because when I look at it all, I'm like, well, it takes too long to explain how to do this. I have to go up and down the stairs 4 times, which is 3 times more than I would have to if I just went downstairs and did it. But I'm working through it, guys. I'm working through it. And I would love if you stuck around and subscribed to the channel and worked through with me. Just, it's fun. And, I'm 43 and I still am waiting for the adults. I'm waiting for the grown up. I still feel like a kid, and I will tell my children when I grow up, I want to be just like you. So anyways, let's add in, I do want to add in some planning time on Sunday, because I really enjoyed that. So let's do the update planner icon, and we'll just pop this in. Be like an all day thing, but I'm going to put it in kind of midday-ish, because I spend the morning doing like laundry and stuff like that. And we have like our family breakfast and all that good stuff. So I do want to, I love this highlight one, but I think I'm going to use this either on a daily page. I'll figure it out. But I do want to add this in here, and I don't want to do it to do, but I'm going to put this little mark here because I want to write in prep lunch, prep breakfast, laundry, and I want to have a reminder here. No school. I want to say it's the 5th. It's Wednesday. It seems right. So I'm going to write that in and then double check it. Okay. I love how this came out, guys. It's so cute. I do feel like I want to use this one somewhere, but I don't know how I want to use it. Maybe we'll do this. All right, we'll put that there. And then, you guys see that movie? Dude, where's my car? And they go, and then in the drive-through, I think it's kind of funny. Joe and I talk like that all the time. Like, I'll start to tell him something, and then he's like, and then? And then my brother-in-law, which was so funny because Joe and I do it all the time. My brother-in-law one day answered us, and he was like, no more than then. And it was so good. We laughed so hard. I don't know. Anyways, if you know the movie, then you know what I'm talking about. Okay. Anyways, I have chatted for far too long. If you have stuck around this long, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. I know we're all busy, so hanging out and chatting and planning with me, very much appreciated. Thank you. Thank you. Let me know down in the comments below how you think this turned out. I really think it's cute. I like my planner more when it looks like this versus this, but I guess it's like the excitement of filling it in. Stay tuned because we'll probably be doing a vlog or something this week, whether it's like an every morning come and plan with me type thing, and it'll be out on Sunday, or we'll do like a bookstore or coffee shop vlog. We'll figure it out. But I think that will be up on Sunday. Definitely hit that bell notification and subscribe to the channel if it's something you're interested in. We'd love to have you. We're having a blast. And always feel free to reach out down in the comments below. I love hearing from you guys. I don't always have a chance to catch up, but I try to dedicate some time every week to go through the comments and answer as many as I can. So, all right. That's going to do it for me. Until I see you again, have a beautiful week and keep planning. Bye.